everybody, welcome back to another Subie Shaves video with me on a beautiful day. Hashtag Team All Blade, hashtag No Blade Left Behind, guys. Welcome to it, squad goals. Thank you guys so much for clicking into my video and for being here today, guys. I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm so excited that you're here today. Hopefully you've got yourself a nice hot cup of coffee and a comfy chair and you're willed on up because today in the den, we've got an absolutely extraordinary, unique shaving experience, guys. That's the way to put it. It's experience. We're going back. We're using a gem shaving styled razor, a gem styled shaving razor, guys. One that kind of looks like your paint scrapers of old. We're going that way, but we're using a modern interpretation, guys. This is a lather, like a lather catcher styled, Roger inspired razor, guys. This is a Roger created razor right here, 3D printed, absolutely fantastic. Check it out, guys. This right here is the Velociraptor razor, guys. The Raptor razor that's replacing the Triceratops, guys. You see this back here, right there, that little black creation, guys. It's the claw. Be aware. Be very scared of the claw, guys. For all you guys that are aware, right? The liar experience, the claw, right? Beware the claw, guys. Today we're going to be using it and shaving with the Raptor Raptor razor, guys. Oh, just the beautiful, like, modern interpretation that Roger has come up with and shared with us for the channel purpose, guys. I am so excited. It is a resin 3D printed razor again, and this is a Roger imagined razor right here. Ah, so excited. Who's pumped? Who's as pumped as me, guys? Yes! I'm so excited. I love the orange. And because it's got that really cool orange and black contrast to it, it's really a high-vis razor. And because of that, guys, we got to use a scent that matches. And I wanted to use more orange. So today we're rocking it with the Paa Outdoorsman'S friend, guys. This is a re-release scent. It's out currently for this summer. It's beautiful. I've just used it a couple times, guys. I know you've seen me use it on channel a bunch of times. Citronella. I'm going to say it right now. Citronella, guys. Absolutely fire. I'm really digging this. It smells so good. Absolutely strong, kind of clean, overwhelming scent that reminds me of camping. It reminds me of being outside. Kind of is like almost like a bug spray smell, but enhanced. Like a nice clean version of that. If you can imagine that, really good scent. I love this. Very strong on the citronella and lemony scent, guys. Lemony scent, beautiful. We've got the the splash to go with it, and we even picked up the little teeny tiny candle, guys. It even sells a candle of it, so you can have it out. You know, this is just a really cool set. I love it, and you can get it below, guys, using my my Subie, like my link. If you want to support the channel, I do have an affiliate link with them. I do get a little portion of that, and it goes to the channel. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can go, and you want some awesome gear, go below, use the link, guys. Paa Outdoorsman'S friend. Beautiful scent, absolutely fire. And you know what we got right here? We got it with that CK6, because that's the way we do. You got to get the CK6 stuff, guys. It's worth it. You get more soap when you use the CK6 line, and I get a really good, consistent product that is almost impossible to beat, guys. Almost impossible. I love it in the vegan line, and I've got it whipped up with my NO shaving brush, guys. This is the NO shaving synthetic brush. Let me show you guys what this CK6 stuff does. Take a look at this, guys. Beautiful. It wags, it lags, and it looks so good, guys. You guys see this? CK6. It's a vegan base. I do want to mention that it is a vegan base, guys. But it's a vegan base that produces a very slick, shiny, beautiful, strong smelling soap line. It's just absolutely fire, guys. I really like this, guys. Really nice. Oh, so good. And the product produces and performs such a good post shave for me, guys. That's part of the reason I really like this. I know some of my friends that mentioned they don't like vegan base for the fact of like post shave, but for me, post shave with this, guys, is as good as anything else for me. I really like this, right? Beautiful citronella. It's a very lemony scent, guys. Lemony scent. Beautiful. And for me, I like it too because it does kind of keep away some of the bugs during this time of year. All right, guys, let's grab the razor that we're all here excited to see, and let's go get it loaded up. I'm going to show you how it works on the Subie hat cam angle. Here it is, guys. Check it out. This is Roger's beautiful interpretation and modernization of kind of a lather catcher styled gem razor, guys. Take a look at this in the 3D printed resin. What an absolutely fantastic little design, guys. And if you see this, It's the claw, right? The Raptor claw right here. I just think that's really cool the way it kind of curls. And as you guys are going to see, it loads the blade and holds the blade. Absolutely unique and solid, guys. It really is. The angle that it puts on it makes it extremely smooth and an absolutely fantastic kind of modernization, guys. Look at this. Absolutely freaking phenomenal. And I'm thrilled to be showcasing it today on channel, up close and personal, guys. Look at this. Yes. Who's pumped? I know I am. I'm so excited, guys. And I'm thrilled again to be showcasing one of Roger's prototypes and ideas, guys. What a cool razor. And this again is going to be the new implementation, the redesign and the recreation of the Triceratops razor, kind of the upgrade for this razor right here. You guys saw me use it on channel. It's going to be kind of an upgraded version of it. I noticed that it gets rid of this bar right here, right? It completely removes the bar and it makes getting it to that proper angle a little bit easier and a little less fiddly for me. I like this version a little bit better. I think it's also a little bit more comfortable in the hand over the Triceratops, guys. Over the other dinosaur, right? This is that Raptor style. Absolutely awesome. Okay, let me show you guys how this works. The handle unscrews like this. It's a two-piece razor. And no, I did not make this. Roger did send it to me, like I showed you guys in my mail call. Roger sent it to me. I did not build this, so I cannot speak to how hard it was to print. But Roger printed this and assembled it and sent it to me. Really cool. You can see how the claw, as you could say, right? As you could say, the little claw here, it goes back into the back of the razor, so you can slide your blade in. It does use gem PTFE coated blades, guys. Really any gem blade. I'm using the Persona PTFE coated blades that look like this. Really nice blades, really good shaving blades. They do say coated on them and they do shave very nicely. How you do it is you pull these little paper, the cardboard paper right off, and you've got your shaving blade. Keep in mind, guys, this is not to be confused or mixed up with paint scrapers. This is not a paint scraping blade. This is a meant for shaving styled razor blade. I know last time I used one of these, somebody mentioned, they said, is that one of those paint scrapers? No, it is not. This is designed for shaving, guys. Again, that's a Persona designed for shaving razor blade. And when you slide your razor into this, guys, what I noticed when I was assembling it is it actually sits up against the little claw like this. Right, I'm going to show you guys, this is unloaded with the claw unsprung. So what I've been doing is I take the razor like this. I did do a test load and kind of played around with loading it. I take it like this and then you screw in the bottom handle right here. And as you're doing that, it puts pressure on the claw, which raises the claw and puts the blade into place. Now what you need to do is have the blade, I'm going to show you guys this. You need to have the blade fixated in that little spot right there. See where those little corners are going to stay in the middle of where that blade cutout is? Here's the blade cutout right there. And then as you slide it into place, guys, it's going to cover that blade tab like this. And what I did is I just kind of started raising the actual blade claw up a little bit by screwing in the handle and then adjusted the razor into place. Kind of like you would with the Triceratops razor. Just like that. Make sure everything looks good, nice and straight. Okay, there you go. So it kind of holds it right over those indents on the actual gem blade. And here's what it looks like underneath. You guys can see it actually lifted and raised that little tab back here, the little claw, to get that blade up to that proper angle for shaving. And there you guys go. It lifts, it's an open design like that, but it really shaves very smooth. Like I mentioned, it kind of reminds me of an updated modern lather catcher because the blade is fully exposed. But the way it sits and everything, guys, it's actually fairly mild. It's actually a pretty mild yet efficient shave. And it does have like an open comb styled razor bar right here. Kind of an open styled bar. Really cool. Absolutely phenomenal. And you guys saw it was not hard to load. And I'm really excited to show you guys how it shaves on the head. Today, this is a handle, guys, and a head cap that weighs approximately 17 grams. It's light, efficient. And let me show you guys how. And roar, guys! Welcome back from the Subie Hat Cam Angle. I hope that's entertaining, exciting, and I hope that really shows how easy this little razor is to load, guys. Talk about that Raptor styled little teeny tiny claw, guys, but it is mighty. We got a single claw. Beware. Be very aware. Be very scared of the claw. Yes, guys, I'm so excited. Talk about a leprechaun kind of razor right here under the rainbow, pot of gold style, guys. Yes, what a cool opportunity. And again, I just want to shout out to Roger. Thank you so much, man, for making this Subie Shaves video possible. I'm really happy. I'm really excited. And I'm really excited to see how this does today on the dome. Like I said, I did a test shave, did a couple passes on the chest, on the arms, just to see how this would do. And today we're going to find out how it does on the dome. Let's find out, guys. Like I said, pre-lathered up, nice and shiny, right? We got that Subie shine going on. Again, PA, top notch, top notch. All right, here we go, rocking it through. You guys can see, look at this. Look at this. You guys seeing this? For a dome shave, it's nice, it's light, it's efficient. I am sitting on 26 hours of growth right this moment, guys. But as you can see, the 26 hours doesn't stand a chance. There is audible feedback, guys, some audible feedback. And for all of you that are wondering, you're like, okay, how does this thing work as far as the blade corners, guys? Somehow there's like faux, the way it sits across the blade, it has like faux skin protectors against the corners. It works really good, surprisingly. I was worried when I first looked at this. I said to myself, I'm gonna be able to catch a corner. But when you look at it, the way the corners sit against that plastic, it protects your face from the corners. I don't know, it protects my skin, and I have not experienced any problems with the skin getting caught by a corner. We're doing a nice with the grain pass right here, guys, on the dome shave. And again, gem razor blades, guys, they're kind of a hit and miss thing for me. Some razors, I love them. Some razors, I find them a little too abrupt and too aggressive. And other ones, I find them really too inefficient. And because you don't have a ton of options with, like, razors that are available for products, like, you don't have a ton of brands to choose from. I'm going to put it that way, brands. You kind of have to find the razor that fits the blade rather than the blade that fits the razor. If that makes sense, guys, because you don't have a lot of blade options available for brands. But for me, this is a razor that these blades feel really nice in. Very smooth, not needing to be shimmed whatsoever to get the efficiency I want, but it's not overly bitey, if that makes sense. You guys can see here, it's knocking down the stubble on my head right here. You see that line? Does that line absolutely flawlessly, guys. Does that, knocks it all down without having any fighting. I do let the razor kind of just sit at its own angle. So it kind of reminds me a little bit, honestly, guys, a little bit like of the old valets, where you just want them to sit at that proper angle and not have to, kind of fight and find the angle. I'm not going with a super extreme angle here at all, guys. I'm just letting the razor kind of just glide across my skin and do what it wants to do. Really nice with this with the grain pass, guys. Really nice, really comfortable. It's again one of those razors you don't want to press. You can feel that there's some blade fill to it, but look at the way it flows, guys. You see the way it flows here? Take a look at this. It goes through the channel right there and then into the back, and it kind of catches it right there. Really interesting, right? Really cool design. Again, this is like almost like a modern variation of a couple different ones, right? A modern rendition of a couple different concepts. I really like the longer handle on this. I think the longer handle makes it ideal for head shaving, guys. Really ideal for head shaving. Look at this. Roger, my man, dude, if you ever want to make money, you know how to do it. This right here would sell. It's really easy to shave with. I think the biggest problem these razors have, guys, is that there's no real blade options. You have like Blue Star, you have Persona, most of which, guys, are a little harder to come by, honestly, right? You may find Blue Stars in your Walgreens. I've never seen them in a Walgreens, to be really honest, guys. I've looked several times. I'm still looking to find those. I actually bought some off Amazon. These blades I'm using right now came from eBay. eBay tends to be the best place for me to find these Persona coated blades, and they're really comfortable for me. But again, I think that that's really one of the problems that this problems of this version of style razor, right? Is that there's not a lot of options, but I'm telling you, you don't need a lot of options if it shaves well. And this shaves really, really well, guys. Honestly, we are almost there. I'm not kidding, we are already almost to that BBS fill. Oh, it's glass. It does not have any chatter, guys. So Gen blades are a little thicker. It does not have any chatter to this. I'm really surprised. With it being light, I thought you would have, a little bit of bounce or a little bit of problems, and you really don't. It's just like, it literally feels like you're just using a really comfortable angle on a Gen blade. That's really what it feels like. It just feels like you kind of, it's weird. It is so smooth for as light as it is, 17 grams, guys, 17 grams, and it's 2-piece format. You guys can see this. I don't know how to make it look any easier. This really is such a smooth shaver. I think that the Triceratops razor was really nice. I actually had less audible feedback on the Triceratops than I do with this one. You guys can almost hear it kind of just cutting it down, but it's really smooth. It does have quite a bit of audible feedback to it, and it's really smooth. You can see 24 hours, 26 hours, guys, nothing. It's nothing standing up against it. Oh, what a cool, and this is part of the reason I love this, guys, is because it's available, right? This is something that Roger could literally put on Things Universe and say, here's the design, you know, go to town. And people from all over the world could print it and have access to it. And the biggest thing I think is global access to gem blades is not really a thing. I've had several people contact me from foreign countries like Ireland and especially like Malaysia, Singapore, places that are a little more remote, they have a harder time getting gem blades, but they could get the design, guys. They absolutely could get the design. And I think the design is awesome. I think gem blades need more love, right? I think they're a razor blade that just has been forgotten, really, honestly. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. No blade left behind right here, right? No blade left behind. We're not leaving any of them out. We don't want to forget about any of them. And I really, really appreciate the shave that this produces. And it shows. There's a reason and there's a place for these razors. Really, there's a reason and a place. As somebody that has thick stubble, right? Very coarse stubble, guys. But I also have this really weird, thin, kind of peach fuzzy stubble as well on my head. I have both. A very thick blade, like a Persona gem blade, guys, really does a good job. And I'm telling you, this is a marshmallows only. This right here is a unicorn. It really does feel and shave like a unicorn, like something out of mystical, mythic fairy tales. It really does, guys. Oh, so sweet. So easy and so smooth. I honestly don't think I own a gem razor that is that smooth. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think that's better than my Damascus as far as smoothness goes, guys. It's really smooth. Maybe not quite as efficient, right? I'm not getting as like ultra close as I do with my Damascus on the first pass, but on the second and third pass, that cleanup against the grain stroke, guys, really knocks it down. And it does a great job at producing a shave that does not have any irritation. It's weird. It really is a weirdly smooth, easy to use razor. It is odd. I think that this is actually a much better interpretation than the Triceratops, guys. I really do. I can see where Roger took ideas from the Triceratops and improved them. I'm just shocked. I mean, I have a little bit here. I'm really shocked at how fast we just went BBS, guys. That's wild. That is wild to me. Oh my goodness, lovely. And I can tell you this, I had around 70 hours of stubble that I tested on. And that's what shocked me, is it whacked it down without even trying. I was shaving with it. I was like, that's just the weirdest experience. It's really smooth and really efficient without having a ton of fill to it, guys. And I just love that. I love that it was an idea that was inspired and created by a person that was really passionate about the hobby and the craft, that has a genuine, like an idea. He understands how it's supposed to work and can like kind of solution and like work around problems, right? That's a person that can see a problem and find a solution via 3D printer. And I think that is awesome, guys. I think that's so cool. Roger, man. Roger, what a cool guy. And what a person that I really admire and respect in the hobby, guys. Really do. And again, this is 100% sent by him to be used here. And he's like, just provide me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me tell you some feedback. Awesome shaver. Absolutely fantastic. I have not caught a corner, which I'm shocked about. I'm just going to say that again. I have not caught a corner. And I am just absolutely amazed at how well it shaves, how easy it shaves, and how enjoyable the shave is, right? Guys, keep in mind, on channel, I have not used a lather catcher. There's a reason why, because lather catchers for me, with the way they sit up, I'm terrified of catching a corner on my head. I don't want to do it. This gave me more hope that maybe I should be looking into them more often, those early style gem razors, because this for a head shave, guys, it is freaking awesome. I mean, really good, very comfortable, very easy. And because of the way, how thick these blades are and how solid they are, the shaves last, guys. I can get like 3 or 4 really solid full shaves with these blades. Love that. Love that. And I think a lot of other people that have turned away from gem razors, they tried out one of these 3D printed ones, guys. I'm telling you, I could see a lot of people being interested in this style of razor shaving. Honestly, There's no burn. There's no burn. Roger, you robbed me of my burn for the day, buddy. There is no irritation anywhere, guys. I'm not even getting a hint of like tingle. That's kind of, I don't know if I love that. There's no tingle to my shave. That is so light, guys. It's such a light razor that you're not getting like any of the pressing. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Is it the lightness? I have no idea. But there's no burn. Look at this. Beautiful. My head. I could have been done a pass earlier, guys. I just did a lot of like, nitpicky to see how we could do. Look. Beautiful shave, Roger. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, buddy. This was awesome. As far as my feedback and testing goes, all I can tell you is it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I have no real feedback problems, honestly. Maybe a tiny bit like of difficulty loading it, but other than the 2 seconds you saw me putting it together, awesome shaver. Really comfortable. That works phenomenal as a bathroom shower shaver, right? Because it doesn't rust. You just can use it, and it's not ever going to corrode. Absolutely fantastic. Woo! Loving it, guys. I'm throwing on some Azzaro Chrome to go enjoy the BBS that I just got. I hope you enjoyed this. Roger, keep at it, man. Don't stop. Let's get the community more information on razors like this that you've done, because I think this is the future. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next Subie Shave video. Subie out.